Hey you guys, so today's video is going to be a epic, unnecessary, maybe shamefully large fall beauty haul. I think this is the first time I've bought a whole lot of beauty products this year. It's like October, and it's probably because I haven't done a lot of hair and makeup this year. It's been really low-key, and everything kind of ran out all at once. And because I'm trying to get back into more consistent beauty content, I actually filmed a whole chit chat get ready with me today where I talk about trying to fall back in love with makeup. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in this look, then keep your beautiful eyes peeled for that as well. I do want to say something really quick, you guys. The Dark Femininity series that I started in October, that I intended to keep in October, might have to run over because it's already like the 20th, and I don't think I'm going to pump out 2 more videos that are that in depth very quickly, but I don't want to stop. I really enjoy talking about this stuff. So if you like that content, stay tuned. I will be continuing the series, but it might just run a little bit longer than I anticipated, which is not a problem for me. This is going to be a long video, so the easiest thing for me to do is probably just get started and try to be as brief as possible, but I'm a chatty Cathy, so who knows? This could be a long video. Settle in, grab a Topo Chico, maybe a snack, and let's go. I'm going to go in literally whatever order. Whatever I pick up, I'm going to talk about. I will let you know where I got it from, and I will link everything down below. I have 3 face masks in front of me that I figure we'll start with just because they're sitting here. The first one is the Clarins Lift Affine Mask Intensive with an F. I heard about this mask on, I think it was Skinny Confidential. There was someone talking to Lauren Bosstick about their kind of like skin tightening depuffing routine. They mentioned a chin mask, like a chin strap sheet mask, and they mentioned maybe like an ice roller, and they also mentioned this actual kind of like cream mask. I don't actually have a lot of masks these days. I do still have a lot of sheet masks. I'm always adding more to that stash, but in terms of like in a pot kind of mask, I don't know, I just kind of got away from it for a while, and I was at Sephora because I was trying to buy more makeup and I just wasn't finding anything at all that day. And I just ended up throwing a bunch of skincare and hair care into my bag, but this is the mask. Apparently this just tightens and depuffs the skin. I've not tried this yet, as evidenced by the fact that I just had to open it on camera. Wasn't super cheap, so I hope I like it, but I will let you guys know. All of this stuff can be reviewed, hopefully will be reviewed, hopefully will be inspiring more beauty content. That's kind of the theme of this haul, if I'm honest. Next is the Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. I know I just said I haven't bought a lot of beauty this year, and I haven't, but one thing I did buy earlier this year was like a Tatcha gift set, and it had the essence, some of the cream, some of the cleansers. I liked everything I tried from Tatcha, and that's difficult for me to admit because I'm really not a Sephora skincare person. I'm much more K-beauty, as you'll see, and medical grade, but I'm starting to kind of like Tatcha, and this mask has been like super popular for a really long time. I haven't opened it yet. Hang on. Gotta wish myself into here. What the F? Help me! So this mask has been social media famous for quite some time, and I just wanted to try it because, like I said, I recently discovered that I like Tatcha, and I also picked up a vitamin C sleep mask from Youth to the People earlier this year or last year. I don't remember when I bought it, but I do really like that. So I am interested in like vitamin C brightening treatments because I get so much hyperpigmentation from acne breakouts, and anything I can do to lighten that is ideal. Plus, like, the beautiful purple color could be good for some Instagram photos. I don't know. I did it, okay? I did it. And the last thing I picked up was the Pharmacy Honey Potion Plus. I have used and thoroughly enjoyed the I'm From Honey mask. I will link that down below. I featured it in a favorites video before. This is just the bougie, potentially overpriced version of that. The difference is this one turns into a cream when you apply it. I mean, per the instructions. I have not tried this either. You don't have to wear it, it seems like, as long as I wore the I'm From Honey one. The I'm From Honey one I used to wear for like an hour, and I feel like that's when you really got the benefits of it. Supposedly this one only needs 10 to 15 minutes. I just wanted to try something new. My skin gets really dry in the fall and winter, and I have tried some pharmacy products, and I liked them. So excited to like unbox all this stuff and then organize it later. Yay. Okay, this is also from Sephora, and you guys, I am gonna do this year, I think, a holiday gift set breakdown. I haven't done one of those in like 2 years, and I enjoy doing them. The holiday gift sets are already out. It's starting to come out in like September. I'll start seeing them popping out. And some of them are great values and some of them are just garbage. So I will be doing a video about that. Definitely let me know if there's any particular items you want me to talk about. But this I felt was a pretty good deal. The only complaint I have is like the packaging is a little shoddy. Like, what is this? We couldn't get it to stay in place. But this is the Amica, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Good Vibes Only Hydration Set. So there's three, I can count, 3 different hair treatments in here. There's the Cure Intense Bond Repair Mask, the Soul Food Mask. It also came with the Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. Okay, a couple things. So I've never tried Amica, whatever, before. Here's the thing. I am learning that when it comes to shampoos and conditioners, I am wicked picky because I don't like to wash my hair very much. And if I use a new product from a line that I don't like the way it makes my hair feel or look, then I have to go ahead and rewash and re-blow out my hair, and I'm not in the mood for that. So very, very persnickety. And when I saw this set, I felt like while these are not full sizes, these are pretty decent sizes. And I want to say this trio was like $40. I thought that was a pretty good deal. One thing about Amica that nobody told me is how freaking good it smells. Like, this smells like a luxury, beautiful perfume. The only one of these I have tried is Soul Food, and I do like it so far. I feel like the bond repair is supposed to be like Olaplex, and I can't use Olaplex because it breaks me out, as weird as that sounds. So I'm always looking for some kind of bond repair system that I can use consistently without the skin effects that I get from Olaplex. Let me just tell you guys also, using Olaplex, I've used the hair serum, I use the hair mask, and I do use other bond repairing products. My hair has never been as long as it is right now. Like, these are extensions, so I have my halo extension in right now. It's not all my hair, but my real hair, like this is mine, is super long. I haven't grown it out this long in such a long time. I almost want to say ever. So I'm starting to think this bond repair stuff, there's truly something to it because my hair isn't snapping off and breaking the way it used to. And underneath all this brunette, there's tons of bleach. So we'll see. Anyway, this is the Dream Routine. I don't know anything about this one, but I picked it up because Kerastase makes an overnight hair mask that I love. And I'm wondering if this is going to be similar, because sometimes like it's like wash day and then it's a lot of dry shampoo, and then that dry shampoo dries out all your hairs and you need something to kind of bring it home. Yeah. Okay. So let's just keep going on with hair because I only have a few more pieces. I picked up the Virtue Full Shampoo Full Conditioner. I originally heard about this line from Brianna Stanko, who runs skintruth.com, one of my favorite places to buy skincare. I have a couple pieces in here from there as well. We'll talk about it in a minute. But she added this to the skintruth.com repertoire of products, and pretty much anything she puts her stamp of approval on, I'm gonna buy it. And she talked a lot about this line, talked a lot about the science behind it, and I even told my hairstylist after I heard her talk about it, hey Tori, if you're watching this, I was like, girl, it's fitting to be all about virtue. I have used this the past 2 times I've washed my hair, and I do love this so far because I have a lot of hair. I know, even though I'm wearing extensions, right? The problem is I have a lot of hair, but it's fine. So like, I just cannot mess around with stuff that weighs down my hair. It truly like gives me the worst kind of hair day. And I really moved away from volumizing products, hair treatments, shampoos and conditioners, especially when I was blonde, because the trade-off you get with using volumizing product is it dries your hair out. It's lighter. That's kind of the whole way that it works. These do not do that. These are hydrating and volumizing. They smell nice. I really like this line so far. I definitely want to try more products from them. And this is a repurchase. This is kind of what started this whole shopping binge, if you will. Like I said, I ran out of tons of stuff, and anything that's a repurchase, I will tell you. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival. Again, I use a lot of dry shampoo, just root volumizing things, mousses, and my scalp can get pretty gunky. I do like a good clarifying shampoo, but I've only been using this. for maybe 2 or 3 months now. I like the way it smells. It's very minty. You do get a little bit of a lather. Your scalp gets squeaky clean. It gives you like some root boost if you're like me, again, and oil and anything like that makes your hair look dead and dull and lifeless. It gets rid of all of that. Apparently this is really good if you have dandruff and things of those nature. So this is a must-have for me. I don't know if I love Olive Briogeo so far. I've tried 2 different hair masks, but I do love this. This is the Oribe Grandiose Hair Plumping Mousse. Again, fine hair, does not want to do anything I tell it to do. So I love a root treatment. I've tried sprays, I've tried mousses, I've tried gels, I've tried spray mousses. Like, I've tried everything. Always looking for a new volumizing root treatment product. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. This one's fine. It's okay so far. I've only used it twice. The first time I used it, I used way too much. And like my hair at the root was like plastic. It was so like thick and it just felt so heavy. It was bad. It was bad. So if you do get this one, don't use too much of it. You will regret it. As far as like a mousse goes, it's getting the job done, I reckon. Is this my holy grail thus far? No. I'm always on the lookout. Like I said, let me know if you have any suggestions. This is the Olaplex number 9 Nourishing Hair Serum. This is my second bottle of this. Again, I cannot use Olaplex like in the shampoo realm or even in the everyday conditioner realm. It does break me out really bad. I don't know what it is. I think what happens is like either it's the suds running down my body that do it, or it's like I go to work out and then I start sweating and like some of the product, because I get it on my forehead. Every time I start using Olaplex shampoo and conditioner, I start getting breakouts on my forehead. The serum I can use. The hair mask I can use because they all just stay mostly on the ends. And I feel like, again, as I mentioned before, I am noticing that my hair is stronger and growing a lot longer and a lot faster than ever before since I've started using more bond building. So if you're like me and you can't get away with Olaplex, because other people have told me it breaks them out too. I'm not the only one, but if you're one of those people, pick this up. These are the 2 items I got from, these are just the boxes because I already put them up. These are 2 Osmosis serums. I make it a point to tell you guys every time I re-up on this stuff because I'm always buying it. And I love and believe in this line so much as it pertains to skincare. Like, it's been a line I have been using consistently since 2017, like late 2017. I always have the Stim Factor, which is their growth factor serum. This is oncology safe. As far as growth factor serums goes, this is not cheap. It's not like a $30. It's about $100. I still think that's a pretty good deal because a lot of growth factor serums on the market, like for example, I think it's the Skin Medica or the Skin Ceuticals is like $300. This works just fine. Been using it for years. The next one I replace is the Catalyst AC11, which is a DNA repair vitamin C serum. And I only use this one at night because it's tinted. It's like bright orange. And I know people keep telling me that if I use less or blend it out more, I can wear it during the day. I just choose not to. Nighttime is fine. But I also have been using this when I microneedle. I have a whole video coming about my fall beauty device routine, and I've been doing at-home microneedling for about 3 weeks now, and I love it. The results are amazing, and I've been using this, and I think it's what's really pushing my results over the edge, so stay tuned for that video. And these in particular will be linked down below, skintruth.com, use code Whitney20, 20% off most products, definitely 20% off these. Thank me later. So I made an order for Dermatology. I think that's the way it's pronounced because the way it's spelled, there's like no vowels. I have tried the needleless serum from them, and I really like it. Wanted to try a few more things, and my skin has cleared up a lot in the past 6 to 8 weeks or so. I mean, I have like a massive, this thing like is making my chin look extra asymmetrical for how big this breakout on my chin is about to be, but it's hormonal. It is what it is. I don't have any targeted acne treatments in my stash right now. Like I have tretinoin, but I don't have anything with salicylic acid, anything along those lines. So I picked up the 24-hour acne serum. This stuff is spicy. Like you don't notice it when you're putting it on because I have used it like twice now just to try to combat this. I can feel where the area I applied it is drying out and it's sensitized quite a bit because of this. Now that's not a bad thing because it's gonna have to be pretty active to kill acne, obviously, but it's still too soon. Like, the jury is definitely still out on this. I will say, however, Dermatology's rebranding and their repackaging from what it was a couple years ago when I first heard of them is beautiful and elegant and lovely, and good job, guys. Two more things. I picked up the Dermatology Tingle exfoliating pads. I don't have any exfoliating toners in my stash, and again, when I'm feeling congested or I have pore issues or breakouts or just every once in a while, even though I do use tretinoin, which is pretty exfoliating on its own, I do want something. Just something. Plus, like, I mean, let's be real. Who gets on a website and orders one thing? Like, what kind of self-control must you have? Like, if I'm going to be on the website, I'm going to throw a couple things in the bag. And this is just one of them that I thought I probably could get a lot of use out of. Now, the last thing's really funny. This is their peptide cream. Right now, I have the Drunk Elephant Proteini Peptide Cream, and I'm going to run out of that soon. I've had it for a while. I've been using it consistently. I can tell it's got to be running out soon. I wanted to buy something a little less expensive. Drunk Elephant's fine, but it's not one of those brands. Like I said, I don't love Sephora skincare, and I've tried a lot of stuff from them, and it's fine, but I don't know if it's worth the price point. So I wanted to pick up a different kind of peptide cream. This one has gotten lots of rave reviews from Penn Smith Skincare on YouTube, who I love. So I thought I'd pick it up. But the one thing, like, I thought this was going to be much bigger. Like, I thought it was going to be like this big, but it's really small. I haven't tried it yet, so I have nothing to say, but we'll see. I made an order to Soko Glam because, like I said, I love Korean skincare. This is the Pibu Wang 17V Derma Sheet Mask. I've used these before. I love these. This is my second box of them. It says rest for the stressed skin and soul. Like, how did you know? How did you know? That's exactly what I need in this life. This is just a gorgeous sheet mask. It's hydrating, it's soothing. I love the formula. I have a lot of sheet masks, but the only one that I have purchased consistently has been the MetaHeal NMF and this one, and the SK2 one. Those are the only ones I've ever repurchased, and I've repurchased multiple times. This is from The Clog. It's called the Soft Sugar Foaming Polish. I also do not have any physical exfoliants in my stash. And I've not used one in many, many moons because, again, tretinoin is pretty aggressive with the exfoliation and cell turnover. However, sometimes I do be peeling, and it's that kind of peel where it's like I just need to rub it off a little bit to kind of at least be able to put makeup on and not look like a freak of nature. And I figured I might want to have something hanging around with some sort of physical exfoliant capabilities when I need it. And this is pretty inexpensive. I have something else from The Clog as well, which I'll talk about in a minute, but I haven't used it. I will tell you what I think. This is the CosRX Advanced Nail 92 All-in-One Cream. This is my third tub of this, but my second tub in a row. Abby Young did a reel talking about how she babies her skin when she's using tretinoin. I bought everything that she mentioned, and one of them was this cream, and I've used this a long time ago. This and the CosRX Snail Serum. I don't remember what it's called. And I don't remember, maybe I didn't use it as consistently as I recently have, but back then I liked it. I liked helping my skin feel, but I didn't have the wherewithal to realize for some reason how much of a difference it made in my skin on a daily basis, like with redness, with sensitivity, with dewiness. Just this product, you guys, if you've never tried it and you use tretinoin in particular, go get it. I tend to layer this one. Like, I'll put on a layer of this and put something thicker on top of it if I feel like I need it, but I wear this every day and I love it, and I had to immediately repurchase it. You guys, I was having such a good hair day a few minutes ago, and then it just all fell. So speaking of snail mucin, this is from The Clog. It's the Snail Mucin Energy Essence. I picked this up because I've tried the CosRX one. I liked it, but apparently this one is highly favored and really enjoyed by lots of people, and I thought I'd pick it up as well. My train of thought being, if some is good, more must be better. I don't know. We'll see. I have tried this. I do like the texture, how it feels, but with all skincare, you need a minute with it. So if I find that this one is somehow much better or much worse than the CosRX one, I will let you know. Next is a repurchase because I'm basically out of this. This is the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. I love essences. And toners, I pretty much only use K-Beauty ones, although I do like the Tatcha one and need to pick it up. And I want to try the SK2 one as well, but this one is perfection. I think it's my third bottle of this one. A little ASMR for you. Heavy duty glass bottle, beautiful product, brightens, softens, balances, just does everything you want an essence to do, but it just happens to be my favorite. Lastly, from Soko Glam, this is the Handskin Pore Cleansing Oil, PHA, balancing and mild for sensitive skin. All of the Handskin cleansing oils either had AHA or BHA in it, so I went with the PHA because I just don't need tons of exfoliating products in my skincare routine. I've never tried this one, but I was out of cleansing oil. It's one of those things that, you know, you kind of always got to be replacing, and this one I feel like was pretty reasonably priced. When my voice gets really high like that, it means I don't know for sure. But if this one ends up being trash or amazing, I will let you know. Makeup and we're done, and I'm gonna try to breeze through this. We'll see. The messed up thing is I am considering shopping the VIB sales this holiday season because I'm trying to get into makeup more. And I do need recommendations, you guys, particularly, and this might be a good place to start, when it comes to eyeshadow, because the eyeshadows I've been using the most, and I do want to play with color and texture and look, so I can't keep using my Tom Ford and Charlotte Tilbury because I feel like those are staples and they're beautiful, but it's not, you know, it's not what I'm looking for. But I need new eyeshadows because the ones that I have that are colorful and textured and for more avant-garde or creative looks are singles from Makeup Geek and Viseart that seems like they might be discontinued, and you guys really can't play along with me at home if you can't find the eyeshadow. So I don't know, what are the makeup girlies doing, y'all? What palettes are popping? What's everybody talking about? I need like some good neutrals and some good brights. ColourPop is actually looking pretty good to me right now, I'm not gonna lie. But in the interest of trying to try new eyeshadow, I picked this up. This is the Huda Beauty Naughty palette. I thought it was, no, yeah, it's the Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. This is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I don't know how this is gonna read on camera, but in person, my eyeshadow is purple. Like, really interesting to me that you would quantify this as a nude palette, but I feel like this one and her other nude palette are pink and purple and rosy toned, which is fine. Like, I guess it's cool to step out of the box with a nude palette, but not what I thought I was getting, because I did order this. I didn't buy this in person. My daughter is obsessed with this palette. She might end up getting gifted this palette because she wants it so bad, and I think it's fine, but it's not really what I was looking for. And then it also has this really weird, you guys, I will say this. Here's what I do know about that's going on in makeup right now, because it's been going on since time immemorial. If you people are gonna keep putting cream products in a palette, will y'all put something over it to protect the cream? Patrick Ta is the only person I have ever seen do that. And for that reason alone, I feel compelled to buy his products, because when you put a cream, which is what this is like a creamy, gooey, I don't know, it's supposed to be like an eyeglass. I don't see myself using it. But she has a new palette out right now, Huda does, that's like the Empowered palette. And there's at least one cream shadow in there that's just free balling it around, surrounded completely by powders, just begging to get ruined. Y'all, please, y'all, put a protective thing over your creams when they're gonna be packaged with powders. Like, I know the new Natasha Denona Dream Collection, she has this beautiful blush and highlight palette that I almost picked up, but the cream in it, doesn't have anything protecting it, so it's just gonna get ruined over time. Y'all, please stop doing this. Anyway, this palette is fine. I will say that her formulas in here are beautiful, but my thing with Huda is always, I don't like the packaging. I just think it looks really cheap considering how expensive it is. Like, this is the cheapest looking font I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, I do appreciate how she does this cool, like, marbling thing, and again, the formula is gorgeous, but I just can't get into this brand. I keep wanting to, but it's never quite right for me. In fact, like I said, I might be giving this to my daughter. But when I did play with it today, the shadows worked well. It's a little young for me. Maybe that's her target audience. It's just not me. But this is how desperate I was to try to get some new eyeshadows to play with you guys. Speaking of eyeshadows to play with, y'all, I picked up 3 of these KVD Beauty. They're called Dazzle Sticks My dude. I'm wearing one of them today. I'm wearing Flash Storm all over my lid. It's like this beautiful, almost like a, do you guys remember MAC Satin Taupe? Which, side note, seems like they don't make that anymore. Breaks my freaking heart. Almost like a satin taupe. Ugh, it's so beautiful, you guys. This formula is incredible. I don't know if it's new. I don't know what the story is, but I've never tried them before and I'm obsessed. So I picked up Flash Storm. It goes on like it's definitely a cream shadow, but it's really like budge proof and metallic and like, come on. I got Green Flash because the minute I saw it, I had an idea for like an emerald green smoky eye, which hopefully I create, or this will be a total waste of money. But look at it. Like, are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty. They had a few more. They definitely had a red one, but I passed on it because every time I see red eyeshadow, I'm just brought right back to 2016. And then this one is a more neutral everyday one called Hail Surge. Hail to the surge. Oh my gosh. These are just beautiful. They're kind of cooling when you put them on as well. Like my daughter would really like this. She's obsessed with glitter, this child. Oh my God. I probably should let her play with these. But yeah, I love these. Can't wait to use them more. I have a smoky eye in mind for this one that's all over my lid that's different than the one I have on now. And like I said, also the green. Let me know if you want to see either of those looks and I'll get them started for you. Oh, there's still so much makeup and this video is so long. Let's try to be quick. Hourglass Veil, repurchase. We've all heard about it. Can't live without it though. Standard, always gotta have it. This is new for me though. This is the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur setting powder. Like obviously I have the Laura Mercier OG. I used this today in my Check It Ready With Me video. Now keep in mind, I did use a pore minimizing primer, which I literally never do anymore. I don't really care. I have a whole theory about primers that'll probably make some people mad, which I'll talk about in a later video. But I already had on a pore minimizing primer, to be fair. But I did use this, and let me tell you, I don't have any pores right now. Like, yeah, my skin still looks really smooth. I need to play with this more. I'm actually gonna try baking with it to see if it works better that way, if the buffing technique works better with this. I definitely want to see what this can do, but in terms of like a new loose powder kind of situation, which I tend to collect a little bit, I do like this one so far. I picked up two Makeup Forever HD Skin foundations. I have the color 2N22 and 1N00. I always go for neutral. I was wearing a lot of matte foundation in the summer because I know I just talked about two different loose powders, but I try not to powder my skin much. I feel like my makeup looks better when I don't have to, and then what will happen over time, especially in the summer because my skin's oily, kind of combo oily, I can wear a matte foundation, give it like an hour, and my natural oils will break through, and that matte foundation turns into something more dewy. Anyway, I needed something more satin for fall and winter because my skin does get dry this time of year. And I wanted to go with Makeup Forever again because I bought some Makeup Forever concealers recently that are just absolute perfection. And I kind of forgot how great this brand is. Went ahead and picked up this foundation. First of all, can we talk about the packaging? How awesome is it? This is a tiny thing that only people like me love. That they made the caps match the color of your foundation. Like, I love that. That is so cool. And if you were a makeup artist looking down in your kit, this would be extremely helpful to see off the rip what colors your foundations are. So I wore this today for the first time and my skin immediately looked freaking beautiful. I like that it comes with a pump, and I think it's because I was using matte foundations all summer, like the MAC Studio Fix Fluid do not have pumps, and I feel like you waste so much product with that, and I don't know. I love a pump. This is a great foundation. If you've not tried it, highly recommend it. I have 3 eyeliners from MAC, and I feel much like Makeup Forever, I'm gravitating towards the classics. Maybe that's kind of the side of me that's just getting reacclimated to beauty, like, or makeup in particular. I have purged so much of my collection and I'm starting to reintroduce things, and it's like you just want to go with what you know. And these seem to be new from MAC. They're called the Color Excess Gel Eyeliner Pens. These are really nice. I got 3. Obviously I'm pretty impressed. And to be honest with you, I would not be morally opposed to collecting all of them because I got rid of all my colorful eyeliners due to the fact that they definitely were expired. So these are really thin, which I appreciate because when I'm tight lining or doing lower lash work, I like something really thin and easy to control. And they just work so beautifully. Like, they're so smooth. They do not budge. And from the, what would you call it? Like the promo pictures, it seems like these are designed to be used also all over the lid, kind of like a cream eyeshadow. And I could see that because they do blend out really, really nice. But like at the same time, you need to work really quick with them because they do not budge. Again, I got these at Ulta. My MAC started carrying Ulta over the summer, and since then, I have just consistently been picking up more and more MAC. So, you know, I have 2 lip products and then I'm done. This is the Buxom Full-On Lip Polish from Dolly. This is the Buxom Full-On Lip Polish in the color Dolly. I completely killed this color, meaning like I ran out of it. And if you guys have a lot of makeup, particularly a lot of lip product like I do, it's hard to finish one, but this I finished. I feel like this is probably one of the most, where can I put this, universally flattering lip glosses out there. I don't think there's anyone who could try this that it wouldn't look nice on them. It's like a mauvey, sort of darker, neutral pink, if that's at all helpful. It's not baby pink, it's not cool toned, it's not super warm, it's just right there where you want it. And if I was doing professional makeup again, I bet I would put this on everyone. Lastly but not leastly, this is the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color from MAC and the color Carnivorous. And I know people are probably not buying liquid lipsticks anymore, but again, I got rid of everything that was expired, and that was pretty much all of my liquid lips. And when it comes to bold colors, not always, but for the most part, I do prefer a liquid lip. They just work better. So this is a really cool, like kind of brownie, dried blood color that, I don't know. It seemed kind of grungy and like 90s. And honestly, I got this because I had a look in mind when I bought it, which is how I tend to buy color cosmetics. Like, I'll see it and I'll get inspired to create something with it. So if you guys want to see a makeup look with this color, I will definitely do it for you. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. My very large, very shameful fall beauty haul. Like I said, I am heavily considering participating in some of the, holiday sales and things of that nature. So if there's things that really stick out to you guys that you want to see me talk about, let me know. If anything in here you want to see dedicated reviews and tutorials on, let me know. And I'm gonna get out of here because I've been filming all day and I feel like I'm losing my voice. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thumbs up if you enjoy the video, subscribe if you are new here, blah, blah, blah. And we'll talk next time. Bye.